Up and blame that time.
I'm want to call and talk of the things there.
That's the reason I'm going with him because I see the boy out there to get up with the same rock.
Hold on, the boy have you and the girl up here with the same red rock?
Yes. Raga.
Yeah.
This is the girl with the next side of the story about the red raga. Them people that look at me and say you're agoniering because the way you are.
Yo, that word they're mad. Agoniering. Agoniering to the faith of the world. Ragashanti, the mix up daddy. Hallelujah. Ragashanti, yes, Ragashanti. But you know how Richie feelings this, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus back a thing with the handle side of it.
I need some and blame that time.
Ragashanti. Check. Michelle, big up yourself. Cheryl Best Lazo. Diva Frisky, big up yourself. Massive, big up for yourself. Yeah. Lego. Big up on yourself, you know, people. Everything is everything. Well, that's something I still a peak, you know, man. I tell you, earphone no sound smooth like how I used to sound before, you know. Man, I know how I go on, you know. But Prezi soon fix it, though. Well, on, people, everything good. Everybody beard and clean and all these things, don't it? On the house clean. Hey, man, I tell you, you know, them have a thing with them, I say, like, people who do laundry and throw them laundry upon them bed and say them are going to fold it, you know, right after. And then the laundry end up stay upon the bed for how long. I mean that, you know. Yo, people, suppose I tell you how long I do laundry and will I close upon the bed. Maybe I push over the clothes and give me space to sleep and think. I can't have it spread out and kick up my foot when I sleep because the clothes them upon the bed. Yo, I hate folding clothes, man. Chicken back, big up. I hate folding clothes. I don't like fold clothes. It's just annoying. You understand? And one of them things they still, you know. But it will like clothes upon the bed there. It will like clothes in upon the bed there. White clothes. Can we do the white load? And you know, you do that little gray kind of colored, you know, that little mid-range. You know, that little like colors type of thing. I do that load there too. And then I do my dark clothes, you know, them jeans and the dark clothes, them and whatever. So I 3 load of clothes, you know, 3 load of laundry up on my bed right now. And it ain't about more than a week. I'm telling about more than a week. Them up on the bed there right there now. I really need to do something about that. But I've been so busy. I run up and down that thing and shoot, you know, I'm just, you know, have a whole heap of work I do and them something there. But that is no excuse. I just like fold clothes, you know. Just not my thing, you know. Like folding clothes and all this stuff. It's just not my thing. Yo, people, a whole heap of things are going out there in the world. Big housing mix-up are going between the government of Jamaica and people, the squatters, them and all these things and whatever, all kind of drama going down there. That mix up is ensuing still, and we're seeing response. Bro God, the most honorable Prime Minister of Jamaica, well, he has made some moves, which is to get ahead of the negative narrative that has emerged with this matter, because on one hand, he's saying that, it's the law, you can't just capture people, land them where they saw them bulldozers, no squatters, houses, and all these things. And apparently, some hustler man and all them thing that did sell the squatter them the land, scam them and them pay them all 800,000. Enough money that for poor people at Jamaica, 800,000 Jamaican dollar, but still. So a lot of these people, them just say, them life's work, just bulldoze and flatten down and thing, and it but because Bernard Lodge out they say it happened. And the Prime Minister is there and saying, well, you can't just go upon people land and go build house on it like that. But the people must say people sell with the land, and the optics are not good. The optics are not good. It just don't look good, it don't look good. And so the Prime Minister's also come out ahead, and we see where a bunch of people are getting houses, and it clearly is a deliberate effort to counter the negative narrative that emerge. And in this day and age with social media, these things spread real quickly. So there's been significant outrage from people who sympathize and empathize with the people who have suffered here and have lost so much, already have very little, and have engaged in a tremendous amount of sacrifice, to ensure that they live the dream of realize, getting a home as much as it's possible and thing, and worked real hard, and then to just have them being bulldozed and thing. A whole heap of people feel it, and I talk about it and thing when the Prime Minister has come out and talk about it, and there is an Prime Minister was giving a speech, and in giving the speech, about the matter, and saying that him not busy about popularity, him just want a better Jamaica, him just want a legacy right now when him leave Jamaica better than when he took it up. And the Prime Minister was choking up, with like the Prime Minister was almost started crying and thing. And of course, some people felt that it was sincere. Others felt that this was a dramatic move on his part to counter the negativity that has emerged from the whole saga and things. So there's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on there, and there's a lot going on there. Then with that, now you have all kind of sickness we are going to Jamaica with Prezi. You hear about the man where it's like the woman left her man, right, and have a new man, and the ex-man go chop up a new man, kill him, and bust and chop up the woman to the woman not dead. You hear about that? Yeah, man, a big thing down at Jamaica, Then one next one now, apparently, one soldier. I don't even know that one they're going on. I think this soldier was like the Bonner man, right? Ex-man. I'm going to tell you, because they send this thing to me from Jamaica. All right. Well, on there. I have it right. Wait there. Jesus. Yeah, see it there. So the first one is the ex-boyfriend go kill the boyfriend and cut the woman throat. Them are lay down together in a bed, and the ex-man go chop up a boyfriend, kill him and thing. I'll have the video them. Of course, I'm going to post them video there because you see the dead people, them and the chop up thing and whatever, and them something. And then you have an ex-US soldier go on woman house down at Jamaica there, where him did a deal with on the side. So this was him side woman, right? And him go to her house and go shoot up her husband. Then him and the wife now I carried the husband go hospital, but it was too late and the husband dead. You hear about that one, the president? And big excitement they are going to Jamaica and all these things and whatever. People, them one day with the woman and man and woman thing, I'm going to talk about them on Free Up Friday. I'm not talk about them there tonight. But me talk about them there on Free Up Friday, right? And again, we are going to deal with this thing here. With the man who no believe so, no own woman pum pum. Una damn me that all of man out there who believe so, no own woman pum pum. Una can never own a woman pum pum. How long we got tell you no? Una, right now, I'm not sure for nothing, you know. But you need to reach a level where I reach right now, you know, you can't even get born, you know. But this is not even about born. Then if you have somebody left and all them something, the way you do, I go back, boy, you go chop up people, I kill people over woman and all them something. You know, for leg of them thing, them man. Do like me, you don't own any pum pum. Enjoy pum pum, but you don't own pum pum. Enjoy pum pum. Worse if it's good pum pum, but you can never own a pum pum. You can never own a woman. This thing about give me thing and you in a bed with man, I'm going to kill you because you're in a bed with man and I idiot. You know, for loud woman, them man, you know, man, we are kill people and thing over woman over pum pum. You know, for cut out them something, them man. You know, for learn to love somebody, and if bun reach, you know, all a bun under your nastiness and thing. If you are betrayed, you hold it, you're not going to kill nobody. You made a choice to get in a relationship with somebody, though. And inherent in that choice is a risk, just like anything else. It may work and it may not work. It may not work because of your fault. It may not work because of the other person's fault. It may not work because it's not one person's fault. It just never work. It's not incompatible. Or both people's fault. Any reason can be for it not work. None of those reasons include in you who you may feel betrayed or whatever, this and that. And enough of the time I don't ever betrayed. I just saw some other man steer. When I go on like on own woman, I want to tell woman what to do. I want to own woman front. And enough of the man who tants or whatever, on the same when I do phone thing on the side to or whatever. And when it reach on the nastiness and whatever, when I kill people and all. When I cut a go, man. Jano. Anyway, we talk about this Friday on Free Up. Friday, we talk about it on Free Up. You don't know, Free Up over YouTube, Ragashanti TV, 12 o'clock Jamaica time, 1 o'clock US Eastern Standard Time. That is this Friday, 12 o'clock Jamaica time, 1 o'clock US Eastern Standard Time. That is on Free Up this Friday afternoon. We talk about that and thing. Anyway. So I bag of something that going on in Jamaica there and sickness now, whatever. I get the things, man. All some other little thing, and I don't know enough thing reach me what I can't even do. And that I can't. There's certain things I'm not touching them. I get too old for all certain foolishness right now. And you don't know, man, I have to govern them things certain way because you don't know where out in the streets see them. But boy, a bag of something that going on down there, you know, man. Jamaica right now. I do the amount of gun them when they are Jamaica. New guns. Be a new gun. New powerful gun. All them gun there. Leave that part. Anyway, people, hear that one now. I go to a phone line. Hear that one. I go that one for. I give that one first. I never go to a phone line. I take a break and never go. You know. So, up here in the United States, I was surprised years ago, I would say about 10, 15 years ago, somewhere thereabouts, when you know, somebody was telling me about a friend of hers who was having a divorce party. So I was like, having a what? And she's like, oh no, she's going, she have a divorce party, like should I say Friday or Saturday. I must say divorce party, them have divorce party. I just said, yeah. You never hear about that? I said, no. I said, I know people are happy when them get them divorced and they may have a drink or something, but I've never heard of a divorce party. You hear about engagement party and things. I never hear about divorce. She said, nah, man. I come on, a regular thing that up here, America, man. But she was, when she said America, she was talking about New York. So I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is like in other places. But, as I was educated and I learned, it's a thing. It's a thing up here to have divorce party. It's a thing. Prezi, have you ever heard about a divorce party? Prezi say, yeah, Prezi, it's a thing. I didn't know that. I mean, when you really think about it, I mean, on one level, because a divorce is like, acrimonious, it's just like negativity and thing. Sometimes people are just like all down and they're just sad and depressed that their marriage didn't work. And so, you tend to think of like divorce, you attribute it with just people being depressed and down and, But if you really think about it, it has to be, you have to have that section of divorces where a divorce is a time for celebration. It makes sense. It makes sense. I just didn't know that it was a thing, like a divorce party is a thing. So lo and behold, let me check around and think about them. I say, yeah, a whole heap of people up here. So, I'm telling you, a regular thing that up here, man. Divorce party, a regular thing. And I say, some of the divorce party, them are the artists party, them. Because when the people them broke out, them kind of free up, and them broke out and thing. And apparently enough mix up there because sometimes when the divorce final, like people need to hide certain things. Like them did hide out certain little thing where them are going because them don't want to complicate the divorce. But when the divorce final, them are bust out with them people and talk up something like party. So, I learned. So, this woman I know recently, she have a divorce party. The woman have a divorce party and the party they are going and thing. But she now did go invite some friends that were mutual friends of both she and her, and at that point now her ex-husband. And the friend them come to party. All right, so the party are going, the divorce party are going, The husband now, him up on the road. And him up on the road with a woman. Somebody must go call him now and go tell him about the party. The husband know him just get up in them feelings with one bag or something and want them tell him where the party there, and the husband goes, I must make a U and goes, and go right down in the party and roll up in the party, me here. When the husband roll up in the party and the music are play and whatever, this and that, and everybody see the husband, and the husband walk right up in the middle of the dance, walk up to the wife and thing and whatever. And when the DJ say, everybody freeze, and I look on the ex-husband, I should say. So when the DJ say, everybody I look, the DJ stop and play, and the DJ say, walk one, and then somebody say, no, play. So the husband go up to the wife and say the wife name Nakita. Right? The husband go up to the wife and I say, Nakita, really? Seriously, Nakita? You really have a divorce party and whatever? You have a divorce party and I don't even know say you have divorce party, and just as the thing finalized now, you run go have party and thing or whatever. So Nakita said, I never did have to tell you nothing. So I said, oh, you mean you never have to tell me nothing after whenever the divorce never. Basically, I said the divorce wasn't a negative thing. The two we did want this and whatever. So Nakita said, well, it ended up that the two we did want it because I couldn't bother. But me never did want it. But I end up did want it. I mean, glad feet and thing. And it makes sense for war if we can part peacefully. We part peacefully. But I don't like somebody did want it. But I'm good with it now. So, he must say about this is disrespect. So she said about, oh, this is disrespect. And he must say, wait. And she said, no, we're not together. We're divorced. In fact, the relationship did over before the divorce did final. Kind of know them something. She just said that the relationship was over before the actual divorce became final. But you know the right for coming at the party and I go. Then now in turn to the people them now, and I say, like him, and I say, Joe, big and serious, really? Carol, really? Sonita, really? Me ain't no good. Oh, you there at the party and whatever and this and that, you know? Carol, really? So my turn. So apparently, you know, some of them I say, yo, hold on. So some of the people we might talk to, even though them didn't know the two of them as couple when them did married, them didn't know the woman first. So them I say, no. Well, I remember, like, you know, like him I say, yeah, but we know Nakita before you. You know, Nakita, our friend and thing and whatever. I mean, over the years we know you too, but Nakita, you know, Nakita got you hell through the thing. Then another set now I say, we not dislike you and nothing, but Nakita invite her to the party and we are still friends with Nakita and we just, you know, she get over this thing and so well, there, if you would keep a party too, would I go to? You know, would I go to your party too? Because we are a friend, you know. So Nakita jump in now and Nakita said to him, so now, so the husband named Prezi, like Nakita said, but Prezi, you know, say you're unfair and selfish really because imagine me I keep a divorce party and you hear say me I keep a divorce party. Even if you want to talk to me, you know, call me one away and talk to me if you even want to upset with me. You can't come at the party now, come mash up the party. Remember, the party, me I celebrate me getting over you. I know you come in at the party now and you make it bore you. It's like you spoil the thing or whatever. And them they don't know say when them dead now, I argue. Boop, one woman run come in, ah! And I scream, ah! I run and grab upon him. When the woman grab upon him now, one woman, she come through the door. The woman who come through the door, by the way, this couple, no, them didn't marry for 26 years, you know, so big people, them in them 50s. But, you know, jiggy and, you know, professional, I mean, nice people, them, you know, them have them money and things. We're not telling you anything, but anyway. So the woman, the woman running now, right? And she hold upon him, and then a woman come through the door, but the woman who come through the door as somebody who the divorce, the people them know. Because that woman who come through the door, I one of the wife friend. Now, the couple who divorced, the two of them black, you know. The two of them black. But the woman who come through the door white. And that woman are the man, are the wife friend. So when that woman walking, you know, and she did at the party and I set up, I helped the wife, I set up everything, you know. When she walking, you know, remember, you know, so the girl run through the door, kick in the door, run through the door. Everybody say, what is? And she grab the man now and I hide back at the man. You said the man who just divorced and come in there and give it to the wife, you know. When she go now, so the freedom friend now, the white woman now, she walking now. And she just walking, you know. Boom! One back she give the man the husband, you know. One back she give the husband. When she back to the husband now, she turned to the wife. And if the wife, remember I said the wife named Nakita, she turned to her and said, Nakita, I am sorry. Like she said, me wrong, and thing and whatever. But me, remember I said the husband named Prezi, you know, so the woman I said, you know, me and Prezi, we've been a dugu, but she said F word, you know. We've been a dugu for almost 2 years. Me here said when she bust out that, it was like soap opera. You know, when people go, so there was this collective dramatic in here, like people like, and people like, damn, what, you know? So she said, yeah, we've been whatever. Then she turned back to the man and said, I thought you say you never know the B-I-T-C-H. But think you say you never know the B-I. So, a man did a dagger in wife friend, you know, who happened to be a white woman, you know. And when him a dagger she, it looked like feelings did catch. And one night time, she must sight a little career with the one who run come in, right? And ask him what go on this, and it look like him go around there and tell her one bag of something, say, oh, nothing I go on, so nothing I go on, so. But the old idiot now, so I'm out the road, you know, with the same younger one there, you know, because she of course 30 or whatever, she younger than them, you know. fresh and nice and all these things and whatever. So I'm out the road with she. And when him go hear about the party, like a damn idiot, him head start taking him just go drive straight to the party, you know. With she in the car, you know, but left her outside in the car. And I guess him goal was to go in, go deal with him, and deal with him selfishness and leave her out there. But it looked like Miss Lady, the woman who must sleep with, me don't know how she know, say, they want the out there in the car, and she go for her out there and call her clot, you know, and whop her up couple in her, so she goes, Lord, and ball out, boy, murder, boy, and run go back in her, and run go in there and hide back her, and I say, she come beat me, and whatever this and that. So yeah, me and say the wife said to the white one, you know, listen to me now. I'm so over this. Me don't even eat you or nothing. Me not gonna say me are your friend anymore or anything like that, because it means you've been betraying me for how long, almost 2 years, who knows about longer. But she said, you know, say me want you stay at the party. Stay at the party. I make the whole, I say, hug her up. I say, come. Whatever, and I mean, I like when women do them something, you know. The white one now, she start ball. I'm sorry, my backside. Hey, woman, you know, have a style, you know. When 10 things are weapon, I not get beaten or whatever, I love ball pan cue. I never see nothing where I eat so yet. Maybe that woman argue. And she full of chat and hand it to me. And then as soon as me make a point, and I go, you know, get some leverage and think, you start ball. Me say me eat that there's something that's so much and whatever. Because, you know, of course, the effort is there to change the dynamic. And to get leverage and to make people sorry for you and all of them some of it. So the white man, she start ball and whatever and all them things there. But it look like the wife, the ex-wife just reach a point where it's just like, yo, whatever. You're not spoiling my party. You did a grind my man for 2 years. And I true yesterday woman out there who tell you say I never feel me and whatever. That's why you come in and want to confess to me and whatever. But me not really come, I don't want to have a party and whatever, this and that and thing. And them just start party and they make a DJ play the music and thing, and Mr. Man left with him look good as well, my walking and thing and whatever. Well, I mean, I tell you, sometimes we pay too much attention to negativity and we think that the negative is you know, characterizes most of humanity, when such is not the case. Because good things don't get as much publicity as bad things do, you know. Successful marriages, successful relationships, and those things, they don't get as much attention as the ones that don't work. And in truth, in terms of the entertainment value, the salaciousness, the spectacularness, the drama, and things like that, there's no drama in things that are working and they're harmonious and good. That is why they're working. There's no toxicity there. You know, there is no negativity there. That is why they're working. But, you know, people can be happy and ecstatic and all these things and whatever. Same way. So I don't want people to think that, you know, negativity, when mix up both and the negative come out, that is reflective of humanity in totality. You know, again, avoid that type of zero-sum thinking, you know, where it's either. No. As I've always told you, the people who really excel in life and live successfully are the ones who master the gray areas of living, right? We are very, you know, there is a range there. There is no really like who is absolutely wrong or who is absolutely right, even though you have instances where, you know, where it's obvious that one is wrong and wrong is right. In other words, we're all imperfect people. And if you can find a relationship where you're relatively happy, knowing full well that that happiness doesn't mean that it will be devoid of challenges, of tough times, of trying times, of tribulation, but that the idea is that you have a person that you're working with, that you can work through those tough times. And even time, sometimes you reach the edge and you feel like it got done and you hold it and thing and you go through and next time you can look and say, boy, me and I go through whatever, but look, we're still there. You know, me and him go through some, we're still there, whatever. So we want to big up those people. It's the people them who manage a gray area. Remember, the area between black and white. We very often refer to black and white as polar opposites. Polar as in North Pole and the South Pole, the two farthest points on Earth, right? That you can't get no more opposite than that. Well, beyond the North Pole and beyond the South Pole, I guess. But in terms of landmass, that is as oppositional as you can get on Earth. So like polar opposite. That's why I hear people that sickness when them say, that person is on bipolar. It means they swing from extreme to extreme. Damn, crazy. But that being said, we always can learn from mix up, I mean, I tell you some of their life, right? But then my stage of my life, right? Just know. Me I tell you, honestly, I try my best to make nothing about me, guys. Me don't know what can surprise me right from people. I'm telling you, one of the ways to make you stress take you is to control your expectations. That is a secret to happiness. Control your expectations. Remember, every instance of unhappiness or disappointment or hurt or pain that is non-physical, that involves some sort of relation, in terms of the genesis, the source of the unhappiness, it must necessarily be based on some degree of unfulfilled expectation. Not one owner can call me and tell me a time when I attack physical, if pinjuki, it's hot. If your head hurt, it's hot. That's a physical. But none owner can tell me about anything else what I'm unhappy with. And it never based upon some form of unfulfilled expectation. So I'm redundant, but it is important to keep reinforcing that to you all. Control your expectations. I'm not saying you're not supposed to have expectations, right? But as much as you can, control them. Be aware of them as much as you can and control them, because therein lies your capacity, to control how sad you get, how betrayed you feel, how angry you get, and unfortunately, the consequential actions you may take after, based on what you're experiencing. But when me see all them sitting there, whatever, there's dirty man you know. Him and in Ghana, the woman divorce party can make up one bag of thing that at that time I grind off the woman friend for almost 2 years and whatever, and did it with one little one way my juggle with and whatever. Hey, one at some level of selfish, that dirty man that, and this one go spoil the woman good divorce party, A dirty man that, Selfish man. I mean, some give him name Prezi, but Prezi stay, sir. Prezi say stay, sir. All right, we're going to break. We're soon forward. It's
the Bridge 99 FM.
How you deal with?
Gonna leave.
Everybody have rights. Man, woman, and child, whether you're big or small. Everybody have rights. Look up for one another, we're sister and brother. Everybody have rights. Nobody no fi intimidate you. Nobody no fi discriminate you. As human being, respect you. Learn your rights, learn to protect you. Everybody have rights. Man, woman, and child, whether you're big or small. Everybody have rights. When you know your rights, you can't go wrong.
Yo, this is your same boat, isn't it? And you listen to Bridge 99 FM. Remember that, out here, bad music.
Just a kid from the country, living the dream. Just a kid from the country, pushing the wheels. Just a kid.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Well, another thing we're going down at Jamaica there is that the Broadcasting Commission ban all songs where glorify violence, all songs where the term feet now, with the gangster song them, a chopper song them, where glorify scamming, and all songs where we glorify violence, scamming, Molly, which is, I think, is referred to a particular drug and thing like that. people, and them say them do it because the socializing effects of the music and all these things and whatever. Why people may not go talk about that, but Lord Jesus, Cordell Green and the Broadcasting Commission, boy. And I guess they're responding to the concerns from those who are listening to music and thing and whatever. But people, I can't just tell you over and over and over and over. It's like them give Jamaican music so much credit when it's about negativity. But they don't give the music nowhere near equal credit when it's about positivity. That is one. Two, the directional, in terms of their analysis, usually with these things, the direction of what they would say is they don't even talk about it as correlation, they talk about it as causation, right? Even when they don't explicitly say it. The justification for these strong measures now is that the music is causing so and so on. I'm always like intrigued with these people who are supposed to be bright, supposed to be learned, and even, and they're supposed to be able to access qualified scholarship on these matters and whatever. And such is not the case. Such is not the case. The music don't cause them things that happen, people, right? It not cause that. I'm not saying that somebody, you have young people listen that and follow it and whatever, yeah, but it don't cause it. The real question for ask is, why them a sing about that? What is missing from the society make a that them a sing about? And when them sing about the scamming and them something there and whatever, which is to get money, material possessions, all them something there and whatever, why is that such a priority for them? What is going on in Jamaican society? What is absent, or what is void, or whatever? And therein lies the real issue, the real challenge, because banning the song them is that's an easy thing. That's easy. And it's politically expedient, and it will make the Broadcasting Commission look good again and whatever. But people, violence in Jamaica, they about a long time before them song we are playing nowadays. Long time Jamaica have a violence problem up till today. So if we go to say the music or whatever, I want to talk about people who never hear the election and them things, where them never have them music, who never big up them music at them time there in the 1970s and thing or whatever. For all them time, the violence in Jamaica wicked. So in other words, again, all I'm just saying, there's a complex cultural issue that they, them just, I guess it make them feel good. If it just always burn out the music. It's a music. It's a dirty dancehall music. When, workers' crime in Jamaica and whatever, it's a complex political and economic and sociological, reasons for it that these people are at a loss to explain, and them don't know what them are doing. People, I guarantee you, them ban all of them music here, it not change nothing. It not going to change anything. It not going to solve the problem with them claims say it going to solve. That is just my opinion. But at the same time, I understand why they feel the need to do something. It's just that anytime Jamaica have this major problem with this and that, and them want to feel good, who them turn to dancehall? Then can't go really deal with the them not a solution for the other things. Them not a solution for the importation of high-powered firearms. Them not solve that problem there. Them not a solution for the stagnation, the economic stagnation that a great portion of the population has been experiencing for decades upon decades upon decades, while other sections of the population have been doing well for decades upon them can't solve that. They don't teach culture in schools. They don't realize the value of designing curriculum and constructing rituals that will serve to make people feel better about themselves and things like that. Them complain about the symptoms. Bleaching is not good. Bleaching is not good. Bleaching is not good. And then we do news piece on bleaching and news this. And bleaching is not good. But up till today, them no one really face the reason why the people them still a bleach. What is going on in Jamaica making people them feel say them have to have light skin for look better and all them something there? Because if they ever really pay attention to them something or whatever, them have to drop certain people who them not go draw up. So what them do? Blame dancer. So I now say them enough to do something about the music if the music gone too far. All me I say is that is not going to solve the problem. Cordell Green, I'm not being rude or disrespectful to you or whatever. I realize you're under pressure. You have to do something to the Broadcasting Commission. I realize you have to do something, but that now go change. But remember, I'm say I idiot and I'm a fool, so. All right. In line with me, 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. And people, tomorrow I'm going to make a members-only video for Ragashanti TV over YouTube. And I'm going to make sure someone make at least like one members-only video a week. We're going to have a members-only party once a month. We're going to do the biography thing. We're going to have a component for members who want to, listen to some old school out-of-order content and whatever. We're going to set up a little section for us so that by choice, you go this, you go in, you have to be a member, and you have to click to go listen that content. It's going to be clearly labeled for those of you who have been asking for that. But for others, well, we have to be careful there because out show them have music in it on YouTube. So YouTube not allow certain music, them not allow copyrighted music for play. So may I work out a thing where when you join Ragashanti TV, you can who want to listen to out content, I'm gonna put it over OnlyFans, and then you can go over there. So once you join Ragashanti TV and you're a subscription member and you're a Tam Fam Diamond member, you'll have the option to listen to out content, and we're going to have some out live stream, which is big people something. So it's going to be members only, and members only going to have content for listen to it. It's not anything to do with out but you're going to have the choice to listen to out content if you don't want. I'll explain that on Friday. But if you're not yet a member of remember you can subscribe, that is free. But when you're listening a video, or if right now you watch this video and you listen to this video, there's an option right there. You say join. And if you click that option, join, and it have to be over Ragashanti TV, right? That is on YouTube, Ragashanti TV. You just click join and you see the option and you can join and you'll have access to the perks of some private content and all these things. But anyway, phone line open right now. If we have anything to say about the way it named there, that mix up there with the divorce party. I just think that is funny. I don't think that there's something funny about that. I guess it's not a big deal to other people. Like, I guess some of you listening and saying, what's a big deal? If you get a divorce, some people just celebrate getting a divorce. What's a big deal if you have a party? But For it to be a thing, like a divorce party. It's like, yo, like some people say, yeah, I got a night, yeah, I got a dance, yeah, whatever. Like someone say, yo, I go on bad divorce party one night, the party did hot or whatever this that. Hey, 876-676-4996 for the calling right now. President line, them ready and everything. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. I'm calling with anything on the one, calling with right now. I could chat. We have about an hour and 10 minutes to go. I could see what I go. Remember now, we get the calling from Jamaica, don't? So, I have to coordinate. We have a little system up here from the New York Irie Jam studio in connection with the Bridge 99 FM studio in Jamaica and things. So, when they call them, come in, boom, communicate the president, communicate, blah, 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 blah. That whole something there, all right? 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. People, the man, the husband. Yeah, give me the card. Hello.
Good night.
What go on, Brittany?
Me there. All right. With Robert, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ragasala. With Robert and God can tell you.
Yeah.
You see them two man there?
Yeah.
At time them stop. Go and let them a Dennis the menace.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And go look woman. Because Robert say, number one, Robert say I'm a church man.
Yeah.
And you want to tell me, say Robert can approach a woman in a church?
Exactly.
And build a friendship.
Right.
You utter him number and build a friendship.
Well, he probably believes him don't have the lyrics to do them something and whatever and thing. But him just insists to say the best way for him get woman right now is to call radio show up on the Bridge 99 FM, and the host must just give out number for him all the while. But more than a year now, Robert, I do the same thing and whatever. And it look like, as far as I'm concerned, that is what the station exists for give out number for him, for try to get woman, particularly from foreign, I think.
Oh, well, Raga, I mean, I think he should have banned him, but I think him should them behave like Dennis the Menace and I get annoying and all of that.
Exactly.
Because why them consider that. But
No. Here's the thing with him to know. Robert just doesn't care. It's like not care what you tell him. Him no business. Him just feel like say he must come and try for outsmart you and still get for put back him number. And that is just a profound disrespect, right? That part there. I remember one time I talked to Robert for about a good 10-15 minutes. Why it's and him say, yeah, man. And right at the end, Robert just ball out the number again. Like him not care. So that's why I said, no, it look like him forget banned for true, because and him not get banned, I'm gonna end up and race him up and tell him some things that are pleasant.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is really sad though. It is really sad because they make woman look like a mountain.
Well, it's difficult for enough. Well, someone really don't know how to look woman doing, Brittany. Me and your husband in our background.
You look so.
No, Brittany, honestly, someone really don't know how to look woman. Woman can't tell you, say, some man, when them man look them, it's just the biggest turn off for them when some man look woman. Them really don't know. And even all the one them were nice and whatever, the way them so nice and whatever and timid and whatever, even that is unattractive because them don't have no confidence and So, even them man that the woman are gonna say, no, sir, nice guy, but no, sir, him too soft and fool. I could have lie down with him. No, sir. You understand? Some really don't know how it, them just frustrate, I don't know.
Yeah, Raga, me care my daughter one time,
Yeah.
My daughter is 10 years old.
Yeah.
I carry out my daughter one time and she sit down and play with her phone.
Yeah.
And she was the only girl in the setting where I was.
Yeah.
And when me look, me see two little boy over the other side.
Yeah.
And you know, say, some attraction. I don't know. But them get up out of them seat. And my daughter, she start laughing, them start laughing and get up out of their seat. This is what I say, go and sit down. Come back and sit down. Where are you going? And same time, she their mother tell them, say they must go and sit down. And those are children. And they find some attraction. So I don't know what happened to them.
Well, and then now, here's the thing now. The way our society set up in general, like, woman get you from that whole thing then, because women, even though it's more the case now, you have women who, if them like a man now, in them day and age of 2022 moving forward, you know, there's been a significant increase if woman like a man for say, you know, for link him and say, I like you, you know, and for flirt and show interest. But in general, women don't really have that pressure, right? For say, if you like the man, the way you're not gonna look the man and whatever, because the way our society set up, a man's supposed to look, oh man, man's supposed to be the alpha male, he's supposed to be the pursuer, and woman's supposed to act coy and act like she's not interesting, and the man's supposed to convince her and all these things and whatever. But I want to tell you, you have woman who, it's not that them don't even know if you look a man, but you have woman who fool when man I look them too. Yo, you have some woman in a yard a draft for them, and the way them move or whatever, them turn you after the way them behave to, you know, Brittany. You ever hear man say that yet? Most Jamaican man are gonna tell you that, you know, because unfortunately they are socialized in a society where woman it no matter. And when she eat that, you still move to her. And thing, yeah. I grew up a Jamaican, I hear man, I say, yo man, all if she not look good, you put a bag over her face and kill it same way. And thing, you know, so them you have that look of something with it, but you have woman who fool with them something that to man. You have woman who don't know how. Hey, you have enough woman out there in a Brittany. Them get good man and don't know if they move with the man them, you know. Or nice man show interest in them and the way them move, them just turn off all the man, you know. I want to tell you, yeah man, so woman have the same problem too, man.
Okay.
Man have the same. So well, you never know no look a girlfriend with like man a job for them and thing, and the way them fool and go on like kunomono or the way them miserable, you know, them just turn off man too and just man, you never know nobody like that.
Well, not really, no. Not really.
Okay,
Not really.
okay.
Not really. Not really. All right. When we really call about it,
yeah.
All right, two persons dating, right? They never really go out together, so they talk over the phone.
Right.
But the first time them go on a date, bad breath set in. So
well, bad breath from who? The man or the woman?
Well, the woman, because it was the man that was quarreling.
Right. Okay. All right.
About it.
Okay.
All right. So what you think the person should do? You think say him never tell the woman, you know. He might tell somebody else.
Right.
He was telling a friend that the woman brush her teeth and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So what you think the person should do? You think the person should leave the person? Or you think the person should tell the person, say, you know, say, me and you go out and me never like the expectation what me that expect from you, and if I get that. You think him should I tell the person that? Or you think say him should I just walk out of the relationship completely without the person knowing?
Okay, all right. It is the person's call, you know. If there may be other factors there that is such that, you know, I don't want to go ahead with this, and it may sound a little brutal, but that's all right. If you don't want to go ahead with it, don't go ahead with something that you don't feel like you should go ahead with. So you have that element. The other thing I would say also is that some people, when they're in that position, they will tell you, like, I just don't know how to do this tactfully or diplomatically without saying, unpleasant things. So, sometimes in that situation, if you know you're going to make a situation worse by the way you approach the matter, sometimes it's best you leave it alone, and hopefully it will get resolved in a more respectful way, or tactfully, otherwise outside of you. But that being said, I am an advocate to say, if you care about the person, tell them, because whatever that which way you notice, other people are gonna notice it too. And if the person don't know, the person don't know, right? And from you have some people say, no, when me smell, me can't smell myself, right? If me frowns, me can't smell myself. True, but most of us were used to our natural odor in different states, where sometimes it don't bother we anymore, but it bother other people and them something like this. So my thing is to say something to them by themselves, quietly and calmly. Here's the thing though. The real challenge in those situations is to know how to do it. And a lot of people don't know how. They really are not equipped, to tell somebody about something like that is so touching, but to do it in a soft way and thing where the message will get over, the severity of the issue will be communicated, and the person will get it. And at the same time, the person, simultaneously, the person won't feel like you just destroy them and mash them up and all these things and whatever. Now, somebody like me, I know how to do that. But I can tell you, a lot of people in those situations, they don't know how to do it, Because you see what you say now, you see what you say a while ago, like the situation I was expecting, that is what I'm being blunt with you. That is not the way to do it.
Okay.
Like an alternate way would be to say, like, well, when we go out recently and thing, and we have a good time and whatever. Clearly, I'm attracted to you. That's why I go out with you and whatever. I've been going out with you and things like that. But in relationships, we have difficult and touching times. And if you really care about somebody, you have to be there for them, and that sometimes that require you to just share, so you're not being accusatory or condemning. You use words like, sometimes you have to just share some things, with the person, because you care about them and you don't want them to experience certain things out of the road where people are set things about them and them don't know. So if me really care about you, I would tell you, someone go out the last time and thing, when you talk, like, there was a kind of strong odor that came when it came from your mouth when you talk and whatever. And these things, they can be remedied, they can be dealt with and things. But if you don't know it's happening, then you won't do anything about it. And then people out there say all these bad things about you. So I don't want you to feel bad, but I just tell you, because I don't want other people out there say it and thing and whatever. And at the same time, me want to be comfortable around you too and things like that. So me don't know, you may, see if you can do something about like your strong odor, your breath and thing. Because it might be what I'm calling it, I always have problem I pronounce the word halitosis. You know that word halitosis, wait one name,
Okay,
yes,
polytosis or something like that.
my one thing like that, which is like, a medical condition. You could have brushed your teeth and your tongue till you're weak. I think you still have that, bad breath thing, And for some people, them brush them teeth and don't brush them tongue.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
the tongue will carry odor. For some people, them have a one rotten teeth or a one cavity that they were has accumulated, all kind of stuff, and that make them breath smell whatever. But they might work with it, the problem not the money if you're going to dentist and the problem not this and that and whatever. But like a one teeth can make your teeth make your breath bad, because no, don't laugh. It's serious, because the teeth literally are rotten, are going to gum. Anything rotten smell.
Yeah.
And things. So you know, it's my thing is to say it, but it's how you say it. And you know, some people know how to do it, but some people you know, they're not really, they don't mean anything by it, you know, them just tell the person, but them not aware of how it come out and how it make the person feel. But there are ways to tell people these very touchy, sensitive things, but to do it softly and caringly, and you know, your tone of your voice, your intonation, the words you choose, your preface, you know, where you start it out with, those things are important in order for do it as soft as possible, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But if you care about the person, I think you should tell them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that me too. Me ask two persons, right?
Yeah.
Three persons. Two said them would stick with the person and try and get help for them.
Right. Yeah.
For the person.
Right.
And the third person, oh, this is Mark.
Yeah.
Him not stay with no woman we have bad breath because she should have known say. She should have known say she feel take care of her mouth before she come on the date. Because when he want to kiss the woman, he no want smell no so I left him with a left. So him say him there and him want to say something to you. So me not go talk to him no more because he must say me a misrepresenting. So me go.
All right, so me could hear where Mark has a quick since you get your talk. Mark.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. But Mark, what you have to understand, you know, is that all right, I'll share something with you. You have people who live in some countries, you see, where deodorant is not a thing. Right? I have gone to countries, and I won't mention the names of them, where like where they like everybody. When we say everybody, me mean everybody, which part you did another town there, other place there, whatever. Like them green, but it's their normal, it don't bother them, you know.
Well,
all right.
Their normal is not mine.
No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. Me recognize it as such, but they don't. Over here in America, there are people from certain countries too who, not just from certain countries, you know. You have people who say them don't believe in deodorant. You have some superstars, Matthew McConaughey, hot boy, when no woman love and all them people. Right? Recently, Aston Kutcher, whatever, film wife, them say them not really into bathing that much, and them not use soap and thing. And what these are superstars, you know. You have some people, and I mean, not Africa, but in the Africa and also Asia, some you know, in time for India and them place there, where they sometimes I meet people from there. They have the standard strong odor, and it is their normal. It don't bother them. When I went to China, several times I went to China, I was flabbergasted and shocked the way how people mouth stay over there. It's like them mouth just beer woolly people, you know, with rotten teeth and just whatever. And I'm like, and it's just they're normal. In England, you know, support me tell you say is a thing over England, and it's from white people. Them mouth, them teeth, them terrible, man. Terrible. We never found the smoking and the holy tea or whatever. Whatever. But you go to some places and it is their normal. So until you let people know. When I was in college, I had to pull aside a friend and to tell him, because people are chatting, and he was from Nigeria. And them are chatting. Nice guy. Nice guy. I will pull him and he must say, him never know. And he must say, well, him literally said, what should I do? I say, you know, you can get like a deodorant or an antiperspirant and them something there, you know, and thing. And him say, okay. And I saw me tell him when to do and which one him for buy and them something there and thing. And say, you know, when you're done beard, you just put it on, or even if you're not beard, you go out, you can just rub it on. But him literally never know, because him come straight from where him there, which part. All right, one last thing. May I tell you something? One time I up here for a while, I made it there Connecticut. You know, for a while, right? Away from the hubbub of metropolitan life, city life. And then for a while, I'm gonna go Jamaica. I love to take bus. You know, because we just love to get that feel of when we grew up with, you know. And one time I go up on a bus, and as I go up on the bus, a piece of order clot me under my nastiness.
Yes.
From everybody in the bus. So we are talking about downtown and bus and thing or whatever. And it knocked me. And you know, as it knocked me, immediately I realized, like, wow. Because that order, I grew up with that order, and it was never a problem when me did I grew up with it. I never need to notice it. You follow me? And when me go somewhere else now, I'm gonna exposed to that order, you know, for a while, and I'm gonna come back now. It is like, whoa, it not me, and it coming like it's something strange or something whatever. I'm gonna just kind of correct myself, cause it wasn't the problem, wasn't the people I'm in the bus. The problem was with me. You understand? And that is a normal. When me did grow up with, and it wasn't a problem with me. That would never bother me. I only by country bus me take and only, you know, a town when people sweat and thing on the bus, cark and thing and all them something there. There's an order where we grew up with and thing, but then if you go somewhere you're driving an air conditioned car every day for a couple of years and thing, and then you come back and thing. If you're not really check yourself, you know, you will end up a judge people and now realize calm yourself, man, because you go somewhere else and you go experience something different. You come back and like you forget the way you grew up in a type of thing. You understand? So, you know, things say you have to be, you know, like something like that. You have to be careful or you judge her right away and thing. You know, feel so.
Yeah, well, put it this way, you know, the truth of the matter is that you could have a point there, but you know there's a very insightful reasoning that I was listening recently, and a very popular blog. You know, most have heard him at some point. Sir P, very brilliant, and you know he was making a reference about a issue where if you are if you are from a ghetto community and you come out of that area, you know, if you believe, say, if you go back in the area and you don't pay certain dues, you believe that you know, you are from that area and you go back there, you believe that, you know, you must not do certain things, you must not pay certain dues. You know, the same person them that we know very well today, you know, they will get rid of you the next day.
That's true. That's true.
Right. So being that, you know, you in a community, I mean, to go back in the community, it's not the best environment for you after a period of time, because
hold on. I just want to be clear to the listeners. You're really on a different subject matter now, but go on. I don't want the listeners to be confused. I don't want the listeners to be confused. Yeah.
I'm not straying away from this just so much.
No, right.
But you know, culture, right? You know, you grew up on certain things previously when you're younger, but as I get older now, I start to, you know, life start to turn certain way, and you start to accomplish certain things. Sometimes the same area where you know you can't go back in that area and do certain things because they will turn against you instantly.
That
because
is true.
They get your hype, boasting, and you know the same one when you go up against we turn enemy.
Not only that, there will just some opportunities for gain from you where them can do it and you know and that they can extract
and
it
if you are not
violently, right? Yeah.
Yes, if you're not opportunity, you'll be no longer around.
Right. Yeah, a common thing.
Yes.
Common thing.
And so, you know, as far as the issue now, we are now. I mean, you know, my issue is that if I'm going to meet a lady for the first time,
right?
Personally, you know, there was also another issue where this man, right?
Yeah.
Was going to meet a lady. Now, this lady was coming from overseas to meet this person.
Yeah.
Now, when I used to run roads a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I may not have been the most decent person,
right?
And I may not keep my place the best,
right?
But if I'm going to meet a new woman for the first time, remember me tell you, say, if me can't do it, me I pay one female in my family to do it my place.
Right.
It have to be up to scratch.
Right.
It have to be up to date because first impression matters.
True.
First impression lasts.
True.
Right?
True. So
yes,
she should have checked her mouth. So she should have checked her mouth before.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's the point. That's the point.
Hold on, but hold on, though. Then suppose with she is neither here nor there with her fear. So
well, it might not be here nor there for me either.
Right. But that's the problem. I don't know if fear, it wasn't that big a deal either. So
well, it might not. I will not continue.
No, but the key point I want to make you know, because you're saying that I think I hear what you're saying that the person should proactively.
I'm scoring very hard.
Yeah. Hold on, proactively check everything and whatever.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. All right, let me show you a thing. Yeah, all right, let me tell you a thing. All right, let me tell you a thing. All right, you know, so as you get older, right?
Yes.
You know, say hear real. Some look at hear real go up on your ears and hear real going on your nose. You know that, right?
No, I do have ear going in my nose.
No, hold on, no.
Definitely, I do.
One time, you know, somebody to free up. So why me had to free up now? Somebody has sent me email and I said, clean your nose, boogie in your nose. Boogie in your nose, clean. Brother, it's disgusting. Boogie in your nose. Oh, so, me need to look one side and I said, what a boogie in my nose? What is she talking about? And think whatever. I'm going to go on, but I had to free up and think. And she write me back on next email. So this is going, well, it's sure going in, but this is going on the back end. And she said, I can't look at it anymore. I lose that for you. You just turn me off. It does look disgusting or whatever. So I said, like, what is wrong with this? And then when I look now and check now, what happened now, can you have a look here in your nose, right?
Yes.
Because when me young, I never have no hair in my nose. You understand? But you know, it's a natural thing. You get here, you get look here by your ears or whatever. So I want to look now, to when me had to free up, I have light upon me, right? I have light for the camera, right?
Yes.
So when the light is shine upon the ear, you know, my nose, she think I bugo. Because when me sick, you know, I say, you know, some snap sniffles and things like that, and I have my tongue. Yes. So when I look, I say, you know, what's the ear, she say, or whatever. So what me do, but me never know. So what me do know, you have some of them say a pharmacy. Some of the thing, you know, you put them in your nose and then clean, you know. Them just drop the ear and thing. So now that me know, I do that. But what me I say is, if she never said nothing to me, I bet you say, well, if other people I say, well, I can't with him boogie in him nose, and look how him nose big too. With that the big nose and the boogie them just show up enough without the big old tunnel nose. Can you know my nose big? You understand? So whenever I look for me with my big nose and the big old tunnel hole now, like the tunnel I run from England go over France now, and thing I never see. Then yeah, whatever, you know. Poor young lady, you know, she not used to sitting there with older people and things like that. But if you don't know, you don't know.
Yes.
You can't do nothing about it if you don't know.
You know, again, you know, this is just, you know, I mean, personally, if you're going to meet somebody, I am not sure, and at least you have some form of mints or something to, you know, to chew on.
Yeah.
Because remember, no, this is the first date. This is the first outing.
Yeah.
You know, this is definitely not a relationship that was going on for a while.
Right. Okay.
So have to be a very clear distinction. It's a first. You're going on with this person.
Well, me hear what you say. I agree with it. Like people need to learn that and be proactive.
Yes.
And worse, like how up to what day, some man I said, no, when him go woman yard and if the woman chaka or whatever and this and that thing. One time I draft one woman draft here. Me tell him I draft here. And lyrics and she has stubborn up a thing and thing. And then time back in the day, I got woman yard. Cause me reach a point where I stop go woman yard, you know.
Right.
But them time I go woman. I don't know, so when I go out, because she say, yo, you go get it, you know. Because I remember, say, Gums did a bus up and all the We go back in my young boy chat, gums are bust up, kissing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And thing and whatever, and Ray. So when the running so go on, and thing and chas, boom, bam, 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 and we go down a Ray Town and sitting one piece of something. We nearly do it down a Ray Town next year. And then we go a yard and thing and whatever, I go a yard. Listen to me, man. When I go to that woman yard, me no know where so much fly come from.
That's it.
Me no know where so much fly come from. I hear the thing what you me have to. The fly them bother me, But you don't know what's at night time. Me don't know where fly them, but most of the fly them no fly at night time. Don't you know that, no?
Right. I mean the mosquito.
I mean the mosquito thing, but there's a thing we fly. When we go to the woman the yard at night, the fly them busy in the night, and them say, yo, ready to fly them a party, fly a drink Guinness, fly the almond and be a thing. Right now I'm turn off and thing and wear and thing. And she then I get nice. I put me with me and see the wallop and fly them and thing or whatever.
No.
But turn off. I mean I like my body never move. When Jack kiss my body never move. Because the fly them there. They don't know what's when the fly them there. They know one thing and thing. When me there, they know this and that and thing and she has to come sit up and what me look. Miss it 2 roads per one shop and look out. You know them some of them people like crochet and put like on the little table and pan dresser. So she have a white one, So through she have it thing them like a mahogany wood or something and the white thing now. It's like the white just show up in the room, kind of like around the dark. And a 2 roads me see over there, And then me see one next roach in one corner. And then I'm walk go over near to the same look table or there's something. You know, so the roach them the move. The roach them TM. The roach them used to roach run from you. Roach run from you and the roach them never run from me. Cause the roach them place, the roach them used to. You know what I say? Me never take that. Me never take that the chun that the night. No, sir. No, me never take it that night. Me never take it that night. Because the fly them turn me off. And the 2 roads them are going like say, them a century. I get the place and I look for me like, where you come for? Where you come for? We there before you. I want to you, Mr. Man, and whatever. Nothing ever run that night there. Nothing ever run that night there.
Well, I don't know. But as for me, I'm not sure if that was, I'm not sure if I would even go back there at all. But because as I said before, if a woman is coming to my house, it might not be at the time the best, but I want to make sure that if I can't get it clean, we pay somebody to clean it.
See,
because it got to be up to scratch.
Yeah, man, you have to clean up your place when Goodyear come over the first time, then, man.
Yeah,
and after you get used to her, you just stop do it.
Yeah. But even after a while.
After a while. After you're used to her and thing or whatever.
Yeah, you left everything knows which after duty that knows to do with certain things. But generally, it's just that it just behind me because there's an issue. What I tell you say?
Well, sidebar. May I tell you something? Oh Lord, the people are cuss me. No one them say me I could take away by time. But when I say sidebar, when me used to do them something they do,
Yes.
The woman them who me end up a date, them tend to be Caribbean or black women or whatever who really into cleaning up place.
Right.
And then time me a while and a bad do,
Mm-hmm.
And when I think me learn, so me I tell a little young youth them now. Listen, master, I gotta tell another road code you know.
Yeah.
When woman come at your yard and you never make them clean up your place, You have to be careful if you do road, because if you have a woman and whatever other woman are come there, I don't know, Mark, I don't know how woman know how to do them something there, but it's like woman will say, like you keep your cologne and your deodorant a certain way, and if it move, and then come back and them say, no, but him thing them move and it set the. And you know what was amazing to me? Woman can look on bed and know if it's a man spread the bed or it's a woman spread the bed, Did you know that?
That's what I understand.
Did you know that?
That's what I understand, yes.
Yes, man, and them look at something they saw. Then went back in the day after a while, and time that we are roll hard, When the woman them want to clean up on anything else, if you don't want to send out, you watch anything where them are fixing and when them gone, you just pull it up back. You pull it up back and put it up back. No, that's why I tell people, say, I couldn't bother with a 10 million woman right there. It takes too much energy and time right there, man. I couldn't bother with them something, No, sir, it take too much energy and time, and you have to think about too much something, and you have to work. Hey, me used to have one look at vacuum, you know. Me used to have one look at vacuum, you know, because you have some woman when them ear drop, and if a next woman come in, you know, the ear could have small, and they way up in one look at corner, them I see the ear, you know. And
Wow.
I Ufa ear this. This is not my ear, it's Ufa ear. Yeah, man, so me used to have one look at vacuum when them gone, man. Me that take off the sheet and whatever. And then
you have investigators.
No, yeah, you look at hand vacuum and then you make sure see on the bed, we're on the back. You just take up all look at ear. Those were the days. Those were the days.
I just want to say in the final second.
Yeah.
That impressions, first impression matter. I mean, if a woman will come to a man yard the first time, the man feel sure say place up to scratch. Even if he can't do it himself, pay somebody to do it. And if a man will come, if a woman will invite a man to her home, she must have insurance about the house up to scratch.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Because and house, mouth, everything. It is important. It's a first impression. It's a first impression. It's not a relationship afterwards. Then things happens during the relationship.
Madam.
First impression matters to me.
Madam. Now, Sarah, man, bless up yourself here.
All right.
Protection. Big up yourself, Brittany. Yes, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996. Sajay, look out for the call, man. Don't make me send any of my over them through the phone over down the pine. Don't play with me, because I'm dangerous. Okay. And we is a virtual Obia. Raga the good Obia, man, you know. Sajay, you know you down there laughing, but don't take my light, you know, Sajay. Me I tell you, Sajay, I can't do my little guzum thing right now, you know. And I'll just send it to all the electronics and all them things there, you know, Sajay. And make y'all get out some chronic headache. Don't play with me, you know. Oh. Yo, people do remember, you know, when you join Ragashanti TV over YouTube, subscribe to the channel, yeah? And think, Praggy, me know what to say, you know, join, you know, where you're there, you need for join. Okay, join Ragashanti TV and think, and go on with a bag of thing. I been busy for the last 2 weeks with my son and all them, something down in Florida and whatever, something. I get busy now. It's all about content. And Sajay, you see when you show me the break, careful how what you do with your hand, you know, because the hand that can look away, you see me? All right, my just I say, yeah. No, him dep on a video of Jamaica people, so when him have to give me signal because Prezi have to leave 12 o'clock now every night when me I do the show, so I have to watch him down at Jamaica. I have to coordinate the thing, you know. But make sure say on a join, right? When you now watch a video and thing, you're gonna see over Ragashanti TV, you're gonna see the join, you're gonna see the word join. And just join in for the members only content. And we're going with a bag of something over there. Once a big respect to the people who join already. We have almost 40 people over there already. And think so. We want to come in. We did have a party one night and it did shut. And YouTube get wicked by the music and thing. And YouTube said, we don't make it play them. We don't make it play about the music. But me I tell you that they nice, Dakita, they love it and thing. You know, like good and sexy music, you know. Because people may not know them something about Yak Stance, King and them. So I don't really know them. Sajay, him don't know them either. I'm a church man. I only know church music and them. Unless him a island do them something, them I don't know whatever about. So a grown and sexy music we play. It's all about some nice berries and some ear supply and all them something, some classic, right? And remember, you know, Raga is a hopeless romantic, you know. And things so you know, say I mean as souls we call it, you know, as souls we grew up I call it, you know. We know say R&B at the term, but it's all about souls music for me and souls music can jiggy and nice, you know, and party can nice and thing and whatever. So we're gonna have once a month one of them there and thing, and me just explain to you how it do because we're gonna do it with a link on Zoom through YouTube and sit now with my party and we have a look of fun. And then we have some other content that we may come out on the way. So make sure someone click join by Ragashanti TV and join. It's that different from subscribe. You have to subscribe to and click the bell, but click join and come in on this one. Build a little vibes over there and thing. And go hard with this thing and go on with a bag of something. All right, we're going to break. We're soon forward.
Wow. Yo, this is Baby Shama, you're locked in on the bridge. Can you hear me? This is my story. This is the bridge story. Hey, wow.
Let me tell you about the power of real Jamaican music.
When it hits you,
We know about songs like this.
Tell me this, tell me if love's so nice. Tell me why it hurts so bad. Madam, I sound tired in a visa. I was there to meet everyone.
Experience the golden era of Jamaica authentic music and catch up on some music history with me, Jack Scorpio, and sound selections every Saturday at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the Bridge 99 FM.
Bridge 99 FM. Live terrestrially in your territory and also online at thebridge99fm.com.
On Saturday, October 22nd, it's Ray and Nephew Champion Music Fest at Pier 1, Montego Bay, Jamaica. Music by DJ Kurt Riley, Copper Shot, DJ Squeak, Presley Hype, and Crazy Neil. Admission $1,500 pre-sold, $2,000 at the gate, and $3,000 limited VIP. Your ticket outlets: Pier 1, Fontana Pharmacy, Mobay, and Avery's Beauty Concept in Kingston. Doors open at 9 p.m. Come out and party to the best in dancehall, soca, Afrobeat, and Latin music. Sponsored by Ray and Nephew White Overproof Rum, Fire 105, The Bridge 99 FM, and Champion Music. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
This is Romain Berger, and you're locked into The Bridge 99 FM. Your Caribbean vibes amplified. Easy.
This is Zion Stewart, and you're listening to my dad, the awesome Ragashanti, on Bridge 99 FM.
Yeah, man. Nakita, you know, said the WhatsApp, I actually have it. Thank you for reminding me. I have a WhatsApp number. Thank you for reminding me. Don't worry. Thank you for reminding me. I go deal with that here. Proper. What's that? Okay. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. Carolina, stop. Big up your boyfriend, eh? You and Zion, man. Zion are your boyfriend, you know. Talking about Zion. Me tell you, me telling you this Monday, but you know, when me go say the word and you know, me telling already. Have a look at episode with him. Hello, good night.
Yeah. Raga.
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah, man, man, otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I link you for a little while, but, you know, sometimes I kind of, I can't stay up too late.
See it there, yeah.
Yeah, but I like the talk where I get a virgin a while ago about, you know, the host and, you know, carry a woman come a yard and woman carry a yard and things like that, you know.
No, which one? Which one? What you mean? Carry what?
You know, say you know, if you careful over them come a yard and you have to use your little thing and clean up place and things like that.
Yeah, man, you say I want to look at hand vacuum.
Yeah.
Them time them have bad door, you know. So you say I want to look at hand vacuum to clean up. You look at ear them, man. Can you have some woman here shedding a man, like kind of woman them like with who have various forms of falls here. For them here shed nothing, you know.
Yeah, but when you say that thing that while ago, I don't think you really understand what you say when a woman know when a woman look up the bed different from a man look up the bed. A serious thing, you know, man.
Yeah, man, make up the bed or clean up your house or whatever. Yeah, a woman know when a next woman do it. Why you say that? You do have an experience with them, something?
Oh, what dear man? Let me tell you something, brother.
Yeah.
We're there at the grill.
Yeah.
And we drink some liquor come in.
Yeah.
I was supposed to come back at town, man, and reach a different spot them, and you know to go where you them run there. I told where a spar and
you know, your beach liquor come in. Back in the late 80s, early 90s thing, you know. Long time at that point. I reach a watch, you know, and buck up them two daughter here. And them say, well, the rain a beat, man, I tell you, like, rain a beat hard.
Yeah.
And me I tell you, say, Raga, them say, boy, you know, well, you know, things can go on.
Mm-hmm.
And me I tell you, Virgin, when we go back to, and someone near the Downsville Falls here. I don't remember exactly how, you know, but at them kind of, in them years, I don't know the place so good them time. Yeah?
Right, okay.
But you have to climb up there, man. When we say climb up there, the rain a beach in a Virgin.
Yeah.
And the 4 away, 2 man, and you have to stick your hand in the mud. Because the road, the place steep, you know, man, like a mountain climber, you know? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And you say, when you reach up the Virgin, at the shock of my life, me get down, you know, man. When no man, them just go in the house now and tell the 2 man, them, you talk about you buck up roach and fly and them thing there inside that place. And the 2 man, them man inside there, you know. And them just tell them, say, watch out. And just make way and make on yourself station and go, you know. We have some customer come so deal things, you know.
What you mean? Them tell the man, them say them have to leave?
Them have to leave, man.
Because what? Won't them go run it pound?
Yeah, man.
So,
I don't store me a television, that's serious something.
Well, me live at Augustone, you know, we know a man, you know, and him woman and them a picnic and whatever, but every night she go sell and come in and it wasn't a problem. And one time she did get a big food and she come and telling it, say, yo, you can't cut because so and so and so. And him say, yeah, man, and him cut and make she go do the work and thing and then come on back.
Yeah,
and it was like,
man, a serious thing, man. Me tell you, sir, Virgin, me read one of them comedy book, the one of them comic business there. You know, some man write some little book with some joke business there.
Yeah.
I said, boy, him can't deal with this woman because, you know, she give him a problem. And Virgin asked him what kind of problem she give him so. So she keep on and bring home the work. And so, I mean, then what a big thing that. So, boy, I see him talk about, you know, the work that she bring home.
The work that she bring home, well,
so
like,
you know, I tell you, I saw it going on, Virgin.
you see it. That's a word, man. Bless up, man. You see it?
Bless up. Otherwise, as usual, man. Respect.
Mad thing, cool. People in the ear that one, yeah. So when I tell me I have one bird, it's in Jamaica, you know. So me have one bird, and it's funny, the bird just talk about Dungeon and thing, because I tell you about a Ocho race. Well, not really Ocho race, but near to White River, which is near to Ocho race. And it's like he must say him and him woman in a problem and all them something there, whatever, you know. And he must say, boy, she accuse him, she know exactly when him go for a woman and thing and this and that, and him not know. And him say him deny it down to the ground, but he must say, yo, she did right. She did right, but when me go do so and so with the woman and thing and whatever. So it's like him and him woman, they woman, you know. And him go up on the road several times throughout the day. But one at a time when him go out, him go link a woman real quick. And him go shut off something and thing and whatever, come back and thing and whatever. So long after now, some argument go down and whatever, and him see like him woman, you know, I move expand him and thing like that, and him page her or whatever, and big argument start, and she said, go away. Because you are F for me too and whatever, and I must say, what you talking about? Not go. And she said, like she just said, the Saturday went so and so and so. You go out, your girl, so and so. Like she just said, like about 1 o'clock, you go out the way again or whatever. And him say him deny it, you know. But he must say, Jen, but how she know? We must say no, because she did the yard and him do so, and he must say. So me, you know, I said to him, I said, dog, I don't know how she know, you know. But one thing I can tell you what woman good pan. 2 things, right? Pattern and details. Wanna listen to Mass Raga talk to you know, because the woman them are gonna say, Raga, where you gonna tell the man them the secret for? All man, listen to me. You say pattern and details, right? I'm gonna show you how me figure out, you know, how she pick up where am I saying, how she pick up where I'm going with, you know. Follow me, pattern and details. You see, when woman are gonna do them thing, woman don't change them pattern. Them do them thing within the pattern that is already established. Whatever routine them have already, it had do within the routine there. And even if them ever digress from the routine, the digression, I digress in our another routine where you're not going to hear a woman who never yet visit her friend. All of a sudden, she tell us she can visit her friend for the weekend. Woman not do them something there. But you see, if she always visit her mother, and a regular thing for she visit her mother, even if she going to do a thing outside a regular pattern, she going to say, me I go have a mother. So it a move from a routine to another routine. Listen to me, woman bad pan that. One time, I remember the woman with the black and all them something that you remember that was that me not going at. But I just tell her, woman, routine, details, always beat on. Man, always beat on. Woman a ramp with details. Right? We men, dog, if Sandra call, you tell her somebody did over here, and we left it right there, so like some dear media. Woman no work so. But woman a call them friend, Sharon. If Paul call him, did over there, here. Right away, Sharon say, okay, so what we did I do? We did a beer pudding and thing. Who else did there? Da 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 da. What you wear? Da 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 da. Details. So the brethren there tell us, I said, tell me, man, about when or whatever. So I said, no, I didn't go up on the road, so and thing. I'm going to go up on the road, so and so. I'm going to go down and so and this and that and thing and whatever. And really, because him did have links down one place I watching here, look pub. And whatever. So I tell me the different place where I'm go and thing and whatever. So I say, at that time, then go so boom and go link and whatever. So I say, when you go there, you know, at this you do. Him say, no. I pick her up and thing. And I say, oh, you pick her up. And you go, and then you go somewhere else. Yeah. All right, you pick her up. Boom, boom, and you go so and so. Boom, yeah. Boom. And then and you come back. Boom, and whatever this and that. What happened after that? Oh, me they go so and thing and whatever and this and that. And me and her go, I say, you and her, oh. I say, me, and him call him woman name and say, me and her go down so and so. So I say, hold on. After you went in there with the girl and you come back and thing, and you drop her off and come back, look after that, you and your woman going in the car? Him say, yeah. I say, the girl did that with a perfume? Him say, no, she never have on a perfume. I say, I say, well, all right, when she come in the car, she didn't move the car seat? Yeah, you know, she dropped back the car seat, but she pull it up back. But she pull it up back exactly where it did it. Oh, me don't know. I say, yo, if you're a woman used to that car seat, there's a certain place, and she knows say, at this of the car seat did there, and it move and you don't have no reason for having nobody in the car seat. She got pre or this. So somebody say, when she drop back the car seat, like what she do? Him say, oh no, she dry it up. I say, what you mean dry it up? Somebody say, when the car seat drop back, in order for she lay back on it, she pull it up to the front. Little bit. So she pull it to the front. So I said, John, what dog, you know, so I feel say at this so she pick up. And mother said, no, but she lift up at the back of the car seat. So I said, dog, but even if she lift up at the back of the car seat, you know, if she did pull it back, when she lift up at the back of the car seat, what she do? She sit up and just lift it up back. And him say, you know, say, when she come out of the car, she does thing at the side and come back. So I say, oh, so when she pull it up at the front, then she never pull that back. Him say, no. So I said, then I could have that beat you then, man. I said, John, I never think about that. I said, oh, if you not think about that, the first thing woman do when them coming at the man car, man, them look on the position of the car seat, man. And them look on the them look if the mirror, the mirror upon the something where over the car seat, them look if any smudge or any mark upon it, because woman will use that, man. If you have a woman who use a mirror, then them check the mirror, then them look on that and see whatever and thing. And even if you are clean it, you can't too clean it good. You have to just make sure. You have to just clean it, have a look apart, because they go clean it good. She go says, then we are clean up the sofa after you now use the mirror there over the passenger side of the thing. Where you have to do that for the first thing woman when them going at the man can them see all the weed or the seat position and things. So I said, dog, if you pull up the seat and thing, and she go in there now and see it, you can't even tell her she are your brethren. Because she go say, unless your brethren short like woman, for go draw up a seat. And thing and them I say, no, I'm not real. I'm say all of my brethren, them a ball of them, and none of them no short, you know, or whatever. Right? I say, them little details, them I feel say the car seat, you pre, man. Something with the car seat or whatever. You under what is Raga, you have done some serious intensive study on women and their behavior. They certainly can't fool you. Listen to me. You see what you just said? They certainly can't fool you. Listen to me again. Show me a man who say woman can't fool him, and me show you a damn idiot. Me get fooled already, and me can't get fooled again. Let me say that. Me get fooled already, and me can't get fooled again. Right? Me in the game for a while, so some little baby thing can't rare, you know? I don't know, I can't bother with the foolishness, right? And they have different premium. But here what me I say. You see, the minute you start thinking say you can't get fooled, you're just dead. The best thing a man can do right now is to stay upon the edge there and believe, say, you can't get catch anytime. Let me say that again. If you're a player, right, women and men, the best thing you can do, stay upon the edge. They never get arrogant and think say your game is so tight, you can't get catch. Because once you start thinking that way there, and they say you're going to get careless. And they say you're going to overlook certain things where you're supposed to, where you should not overlook. That's why I tell you, I can't bother with the running up. Back then it was fun. I couldn't bother with them something. It take too much time and thing. Yeah. A long time gone, when I did still sing, I just reach a point to me I do certain things. I just tell certain woman, and I say, yo, you know, say I like you, but I live a yard with woman, you know. And I left right, you know, so. Ray, if you work with it, you work with it and thing. Yeah, I just reach a point. I couldn't bother with the foolishness or whatever, this and that. And she said, no, no. And she said, well, I appreciate the prank. You're American, go and juggle. I know nothing. Blah, 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 blah. Because if you process them only, but some of them take too much time, and you have to focus on the thing and all them, something there, whatever. You see, but let me tell you, man, stay upon the edge, man. Just stay right upon the edge and don't take a thing for the minute you start anything in life, whether relationship, whether you're man, your woman, whether your job, whether your life, whatever, anything you start take for granted and whatever, you're going to start drop your guard and you're going to start killing sort of thing certain way. You understand? So once you know them game, them man, you have to pay attention to details. Right? I remember, you know, enough of the thing that I learn, a woman I learn them from, you know. You used to have a woman from Portland. I forget what she named. She did a two sister them did have call people who are listening a long time. I remember them two sisters here from Portland, and one must say the name like, what's she name? Foodie or something like so. When me I tell her, she full of craft and full of game, you know, man. You know, she can't just pick up certain things and whatever, you know. A woman may learn them something from. Somehow I go do certain thing on the go on a beach and whatever, this and that. Beach a problem, you know, because a problem for you get rid of sun, you know. You know how much people sand give away? A problem for you get rid of sand, man. That's why you see beach. And people love all night beach. I go out with certain things. Or if you not James Screech and whatever, and if you love a beach, man, because sand is a dead giveaway, you know. Somehow I drive some place and whatever, want to wheel all I pick up certain mud and all them something and whatever. You know how much people get beaten for red dirt over the St. Elizabeth side and all them place there, whatever, this and that. You know, Ray, and oh, you love this car and thing and the red dirt did that. Details, that's a woman beat to man. I saw woman beat to all the while. It's a lady case. Raga, you could have fooled me. No, man, back in the day, man, me didn't wash it, man. When I lie, me didn't have a thing down pat. Me didn't have a thing. But now, man, let me tell you, some people just good at what them do, but perfection is relative, right? But, you know, so you can't be absolutely perfect, you know? And if somebody really pay attention to your patterns and your deviation from your norms, what you do normally, and how you deviate from it. If somebody really pay attention and just calm and not while you, and make you do what you do and whatever, every day bucket go well, one day the bottom must drop out. That person must not watch, you know? But if somebody really pay attention, them are going to see. Because, you know, if you just start doing the same thing every day, every week, every month, every year, and if somebody pay attention, you're going to get catch. You're going to get catch. You're going to give away yourself certain way. And then the other thing what women do too is like, most women, when them notice some look a funny movement and go on, and I know the drill with women with them something there. Woman no run go fly them out the first time them see something suspicious. When them see something suspicious, that is the time to collect evidence. That is the time for them turn up the investigation. You know, that is the time when them turn private investigator. And woman just add up them evidence and use it when them want to use it. You understand? So when you think say you are outsmart her upon a one thing, you don't even know say she a pre you long time and I save up a thing them and now while you. But we, man, as soon as we something will fly we out, man. I waited that over so. And as soon as we start make up with nice, the woman them just get quiet and I give be a one word answer and thing. And what them I do? Them just figure out what you think you know and what you can prove. Again, when man catch woman with something and them start run up them mouth, the first thing woman mind click in and do is start to figure out what you think you know and what you can prove. Then now, if you determine say you really know something, the next step is to figure out how much of that something that you know and how much you don't know. That's how woman mind work. And woman only respond to what them need to respond to. Them don't respond to where. Not there. You understand? Lady, that true me attack. We Sajay, me ain't look for you, know. Sorry, man. Me ain't look for you, know, Sajay. Okay, everything good. Right? Ladies, not true me attack. Hey, a woman, me learn them something there from, you know. Yeah, man, me say I juggle with all some woman with smart and sharp like whip, you know. I mean, if I observe them and I watch them, you know, when me all like pick up certain things and then you all have a woman who always full of chat, but when you draw down pan her with something, you know, it's like she get kind of quiet and thing and I look for you. And when you hear them start to things like, hey, what your friend them tell you now, or what you hear now, or, you know, when them are going and this and, you know, figure out, you know, how much you think you know. Right? You see, like somebody like Sajay, you know, he will get bun till him full, you know. Woman will just bun Sajay. Because Sajay, you don't know them something, yeah. You don't know them something, yeah, Sajay. You understand? But it didn't reach a point. Braggy said, woman a grave digger. Them find our body where we bury for years. Woman, you know, when woman investigate, man, and I didn't pay attention to details, man. I don't know. What?
Patrick, you're my auntie, you know.
Pacha Gray, right? Okay, and Pacha Gray a scouting, I think. No, Pacha Gray a soldier, I think, you know, so she know the.
So you know, so when I go through them something there, you know.
No, Pacha Gray, she bad. Pacha Gray bad. Pacha Gray give us some mix up and thing where she catch her. Whenever you hear about that one there, when time she catch a man with woman in the house and thing and the three of them in there. You never hear that mix up there.
Me hear it, man. All right, doesn't me hear it.
All right, is it here? Okay, yeah. But that
was here
here.
tonight.
No, it wasn't the night.
No,
man, a year. There. A year. No. This is years ago. And,
me know that one that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Even a recent one.
She did have one big man at one yard, man, one thing, and then she circle and go back up at the yard, and the man have the woman in there, and the woman sit down on the sofa. I don't know if you know about that one day.
Yeah, man, I know about him, man. I'm just skilled,
yeah, she skilled, man. She bad, man. She bad for true. Man, I lie, she bad for true. Yeah, but it just reached a point where that was like a fun game for me, you know, like back in the day, like we just get crafty with them, something, man, and yeah, run game, man. But that woman, me learned something them from. Man can't run game like woman. Man can't run game like woman. Can't run game like woman. And when me and woman argue about them something, the minute she start ball and whatever, I say, yes, man, me hit the nail on the head right this, you know. Can't fool me with it. Anyway, people, don't know it's a Friday. Our at there, you know, because Friday we are free up in the afternoon and then Ragashanti live in the night. I don't know it's a Friday on the Bridge 99 FM. A jig is something we're going with. So this Friday will be no exception in that regard. Right? We're going to keep up the energy and nice up the thing. And I don't know, so we're simulcast on Friday. So we're up on the Bridge 99 FM and thing. And at the same time, we are broadcast to here in New York City on Fridays. It's a simulcast and thing. That a Ragashanti live in the night. But in the afternoon, when I don't know, it's a free up. The realest Jamaican talk show right from my YouTube channel. I want my YouTube channel name, Ragashanti TV. Right? And make sure to subscribe to that channel there and click the bell for the notification. Subscribe over there. That is free. And click the bell for the notification them so you know when something is going on over there. That is free. And then once you now listen to the video, them and I watch a video, them will remember hundreds of hours of entertainment over there. We have some Sheldon playlist, the free up playlist, them very entertaining. Ragashanti Live playlist, very entertaining. And the Ragashanti Live classics from the Jamaica years, those are very entertaining. So if you want to check them out, make sure you check out them there. But remember, when I watch them and I listen to them, there's a button there that says join. You just click that button there and you join for the members only content them, you know. And again, we are going to overdrive on them content, you know. So I want them come join. I want to join. I want to support the channel. I want to support Ragashanti. I want to support me giving you guys content and keeping the channel going. So that's part of the process there also. So there's a degree of reciprocity that is required here to keep this thing going, right? Me keep on do my thing, and wanna keep on support the thing and whatever, all right? And think I'm like all the little format still over YouTube. You know, you own little corner and you do your own little thing. You know, if you run the radio station by yourself and all them something, whatever, right? YouTube take out them 33 and them 30% out of everything, you know. But that is all right, you know. You understand, all right? So when you just make sure, sir, when you click join, and just come in and join Ragashanti TV because we're going to build this thing and turn it up and take it on another level and thing. All right, take care of yourself. Yo! Somebody buy me a long time cologne. 1 in a million. You don't know 1 in a million. A cologne they not dead, you know. And thing, you know. And it was like, you never notice how smell. I could remember like a time and place and them something there. You never notice like you just smell like a cologne or a perfume or something. And you make you remember when you used to party at a certain place or, you know, it's like it just trigger. Remember, you know, whatever it is that you experience, it cannot leave you. You may not remember it, but it's in your memory. Right? I remember computers are based on the human brain. So you have a hard drive where have all of the information. but you have something in your memory where that is using the information where you use right now. So you may have information upon it from 5 years ago on your hard drive where you don't even know about. But if you click Microsoft Word and I use Microsoft Word, the computer put Microsoft Word in my memory because that you use right now. But all of the information upon the hard drive. And it's just remember that information there and go up on the hard drive and click it and access it. And I see where the human brain works. Right? Everything when you experience from your chat, from your baby, from your in the womb, it's in your brain, you know. And under the right circumstances, a stimulus, or the plural, stimuli, can trigger access to that information. Remember, it is impossible to get rid of an experience. You can't get rid of an experience. It's just permanently inside. It's just the circumstances where may bring it out to make you remember it. And I find it interesting that we are scent, can be associated with a slew, SLEW, meaning a lot, of experiences and events. And like your scent can just trigger you back to a time, a period, in your life, and you just, a flood of memories can just come back. And not necessarily anything exciting or whatever, but it can be your school days, or when you used to date somebody, or when you used to go a certain school, or when you used to work somewhere, when you used to club somewhere, whatever, and things like that. So it was just interesting for me that when we go to Boom and the 1 in a million, I remember, back in the day at Jamaica, in time the 90s dancehall are real and all them something, the house of Leo and all them place. It's just like a scent can just bring you back there. Anyway, people, take care of yourselves and things. So Friday is an exciting time. Do remember, make sure yourself lock in this Friday, 12 o'clock Jamaica time, 1 o'clock US Eastern Standard Time, and of course that's 3 hours behind over on the West Coast, and then Mountain Time it's 2. And think for those of you in the United States of America and in Canada, with respect to those on the Toronto, Nova Scotia side, and those on the Vancouver side, big up on yourself, CM. Big up all listeners from all over and thing. Take care of yourself and thing, all right? Out there, I'm going to edit up that show, all right? I know it's going to take me about a little time after I reach my thing or whatever. Upload it and take time, whatever, on YouTube and whatever, so you can listen it tomorrow 9 o'clock, all right? That is what I do, all right? Provide content for you. Take care of yourself, people. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Out the road!
Listen closely. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
Yo, what's happening, Bridge Nation? Yo, guess what? The Bridge 99 FM has an app. It's gonna shot, truly. Yo, do you hear that? Just type in the Bridge 99 FM. One word, no space. On your mobile device or tablet in the Google Play Store or your Apple App Store. Yeah, man, easy like that. And you get to watch all your favorite programs and vibe with all your favorite radio personalities on the Bridge 99 FM. Where? Anywhere? Anytime. So that's the Bridge 99 FM. Caribbean vibes amplified. Download the app now.
The future of advertising to the diaspora and Caribbean markets resides only on the Bridge. Get on now. 876-669-5000.
They're off. The Bridge 99 FM is on track, bringing you horse racing from Caymanas Park this and every Saturday and Sunday.
It's a groundbreaking partnership with Supreme Ventures Racing and Entertainment Limited
and the Big Bridge 99 FM for gripping Sport of Kings races to you everywhere.
Simulcasting on Irie Jam Radio in New York.
Up to 20 races on Saturdays and Sundays from 11:30 a.m. through 6 p.m.
It's horsepower from your favorite thoroughbreds head-to-head for victory.
All this plus mad music mixes. Sometimes some of them are rally back. Only on the Bridge 99 FM to the world.
Importers, the Jamaica Customs Agency is reforming its clearance process, making it easier for you to clear your non-commercial and small value items using our simplified declarations. You will be able to clear your goods without physically visiting the port or a inspection, making your clearance experience even better. The pilot begins October 2022 across all Marine Public Bonded warehouses. For further details, email Jamaica Customs at contactlessclearance@jca.gov.jm or telephone 876-922-51408. We're here to serve you. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
You're now in tune to
The Bridge 99 FM
from Jamaica
to the world.